Today, we're diving into an exciting rumor about Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S25 series. If you're someone who dreads those long, drawn-out system updates, this news might be a game changer. The Galaxy S25 could be the first Samsung flagship to feature a /B seamless updates technology that aims to make software updates faster, smoother, and way more convenient. So what exactly are seamless updates and how do they work? Stick around as we unpack everything you need to know. The Galaxy S25 lineup is expected to launch early next year, running Android 15 with One UI 7. Samsung appears to be making big moves as the S25 might introduce seamless updates to their flagship lineup for the first time. Now, you may be wondering why this is such a big deal. Well, Samsung has largely ignored the A/B seamless update feature until now. If the rumors are true, this change could set a new standard not only for Samsung's Galaxy S series, but potentially for future high-end Samsung devices too. Now, the Galaxy S25 won't actually be the first Samsung phone to support this seamless update feature. Earlier this year, Samsung rolled out a /B seamless updates on the Galaxy A55, a mid-range device that served as a testing ground for this technology. Huawei introduced seamless updates back in 2016, but Samsung has taken its time to adopt it. The Galaxy A55 remains the only Samsung device so far with this functionality, likely allowing Samsung to iron out any potential issues before bringing it to its premium lineup. So, while the Galaxy S25 is making headlines, the groundwork has already been laid with the Galaxy A55. Samsung may now feel confident enough to bring seamless updates to the flagship S series after learning from its experience with the A55. Alright, let's break down what seamless updates actually mean. Essentially, this technology uses what's called an A/B partition system. Your phone's storage is divided into two partitions, A and B. Here's how it works. If your phone is running from partition A, any new firmware updates get downloaded and installed on partition B. Once the update is installed, all you need to do is reboot your phone and it will switch to the updated partition B, allowing you to use the new firmware without any lengthy interruptions. This setup allows you to keep using your phone while the update installs in the background. It's a major time saver compared to traditional updates, which require your phone to stay out of use while the update downloads and installs. With seamless updates, you only have to reboot briefly, and even the boot-up time is faster, making the whole process smoother. A question that comes up is why Samsung didn't implement this feature earlier, especially since it's been around since 2016. One reason might be the additional hardware requirements. The A/B partition setup isn't something that can just be added through a software update. It has to be a feature that many Android users on other devices have already enjoyed, so it's exciting to see Samsung join the club. For those of you thinking of upgrading to the Galaxy S25 or any future Samsung flagship, this seamless update functionality could be a significant quality of life improvement. It might just make those annoying update interruptions a thing of the past. Let us know in the comments if this is a feature you've been waiting for, and whether you're planning to upgrade to the Galaxy S25 because of it. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss out on any upcoming Galaxy S25 news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Now let's dive into the exciting showdown between two of the biggest heavyweights in the smartphone world, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm at 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year, the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones, white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like titanium violet and yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like titanium blue and green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery-smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.